In this session, we're going to discuss about the different methods available to us to conditionally format our data in Excel, and we're also going to look at how does it makes our life easier in a day-to-day functioning in Excel. Now, to explain the concept of conditional formatting, I have a table of random numbers produced over here, and they simply are random numbers between 1 to 100. And I'm going to explain to you how to use conditional formatting to make these numbers look up in a different way and to enhance the visual appeal of your data also. So first I need to select the data on which I want to apply the conditional formatting and go on to the home tab, and the conditional formatting lies right over here. So clicking on the conditional formatting button over here, I will be presented with the different rules over here that I may select to highlight my cells. Now let's take a slight detour and discuss what do we mean by formatting based on rules. Now, you do understand that these numbers are random numbers from 1 to 100, and the purpose of conditional formatting is that we need to format these cells basis a rule. So, say I want only those numbers to be formatted which are say less than 10. So, in that case, all these numbers in the table which I have selected and which are less than 10 would be given up a specific format. And by format I mean say a specific fill color, a border, or a text value, or the bold nature of the text, or anything else. So in this case, let's discuss about the highlight cell rules and go on to the first option that we have over here, and it is the greater than rule. So it asks me that format cells that are greater than. So I select up a random number, say 70. Then it asks me about the different format options available to me that I need to then I need to put in to format my numbers. Say I select green fill with dark green text, and when I press OK, you can see those numbers which were greater than 60 have now been colored in green color, and they have green text. Now it becomes very easy for me to find out all these numbers when they lie haphazard anywhere in the in my table. And not just that, if I were to say edit this number, we talked about numbers which were greater than 70. So all these numbers which were greater than 70 have been formatted with a green color. So if I were to edit any of these numbers in the future to a number greater than 70, say 75, you can see that the values have now been formatted to green color for 75 itself with the green text also. And not only can I conditionally format a new number, but I can also revert back to an older number also. So say I change 78 to 10, it will revert back to its normal color and among its fill color and its text color. Uh, Now let's discuss about the next formatting rule that we have. The other is less than, and in this case, let's think about all those numbers which are less than 20 need to be given up light red fill with dark red text, and I press OK onto it, and you can see there we go. We have a number which is less than 20, and you can see all those numbers which are less than 20 have now been formatted in red color with the red text itself. uh, Now just let me take a pause over here, and yeah, so we're going to discuss about a new option called clearing up the rules from a specific table. But I have we're going to discuss in the later part of this session. But right now, for letting you know about the conditional formatting, I have cleared up the rules from this portion. Let's discuss about the next option, that is between. So if there is a number between say 20 to 50, I want you to uh, format it with a yellow fill with dark yellow text, and pressing the OK button would produce up this kind of a scenario. It will paint the whole thing yellow, but and paint the whole numbers with their text color as yellow also. So it becomes easy for us to really know what kind of numbers lie between our ranges eventually. So I'm again going to clear up the rules from the selected cells so they don't clutter our understanding, our future understanding. And we can go ahead and think about other highlight cell rules also. And it is say equal to. If I go into equal to, I may select up those values which are equal to a specific cell, say 43. So you can see that number would be highlighted with the kind of format we have selected over here. And if the whole thing was a text, then I could have formatted in a way that those cells which contain a specific text, I can if these numbers were dates, I could have labeled it according to the criteria set over here. If these were duplicate values, now this is my personal favorite. If I click on this duplicate values over here, all of the values which are duplicate would be given up a specific color, say light red fill. So you can see all of the values which have been represented by red color over here are in fact duplicates to some other values in this red color itself. So 87 not just lies over here, it also lies over here also. So 10 appears here, 10 appears here, and so on and so forth. All of these values have a duplicate in these cells. Uh, we can go ahead and talk about the other cells also. The ones in this case are the top 10 cells. Say I were to select this cell, so it tells me that the top 10% of the cells should be given this color, say the light red field with dark text. So the top 10% of the numbers across these whole bunch of numbers would be given up this specific format. And if I want the previous one was the top 10 items, and the top 10% are these ones. So the 10% of them would be given this specific color, and the previous one was, my apologies for that, those were the top 10 items. And that is that among all of these numbers, the highest 10 numbers, that is the numbers which have the highest values among these 35 items, would be given of this value. Now, exactly opposite to this, we have the bottom 10 items, and they will tell us about the the smallest 10 numbers in this bunch of numbers. They would be highlighted in a specific way, and I can go ahead and select the bottom 10% also. That is the 10% of these smallest numbers. That is 3.5. That is four numbers would be given a specific format over here. And we can discuss about above average, that is all these numbers which lie above the average of all these numbers would be given up a format. And I can go ahead and think about the below average, that is all the numbers which have a value less than the average of all these numbers would be given up a specific format. So this brings us to an end to the highlight cell rules and the top bottom rules in conditional formatting. In the next session, we are going to discuss about even more rules available to us in conditional formatting. Thank you for watching.